Yes, blessed greetings, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners to blessradio.org, this blessed uprising day in creation. It's a true blessing that we should stick together like birds of a feather in one accord and harmony. Yes, I am your host, the Right Hon. Bobo Antony, with you for the next 2 hours, anointed and appointed to present today's churchical Nyabingi Bobo Shanti Iration, with the drums of the Nazarite Daniel, the #1 band, plus the cherubim singing his praises, with the archangels and angels singing and proclaiming his holy and righteous name. May the Lord guide us in all mercy. May the Lord keep us in all righteousness. Let the Lord bless us, that we never backslide. Holy Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Well, today's reading will be from the book of Psalms, Psalms 119, Psalms 118, then Psalms 119, then Psalms 120, Psalms 128. Then we shall be reading from the book of Revelations, Revelations 5, verse 6 and 7. Then we shall be reading from the book of His Imperial Majesty, Haile Selassie, page 7. Then we shall be reading from the Black Supremacy book written by King Emmanuel Charles Edwards, page 67. Then we shall be reading from the book called The Rastafarians, page 28, the prophet John Marcus Garvey. And then we shall have some of my words to finish off today's blessing. So we give thanks for your listening here. We give thanks for your righteous presence. We give thanks for your persona, for your wonderful, gracious persona. God know it, God. Iron sharpen iron. The countenance of another brighten it, the countenance of another. Each one teach one, said the Most High Father. Birds of a feather stick together. One aim, one heart, one destiny. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Be blessed in His holiness. Be blessed in His righteousness. Be blessed and blessed. That we all be blessed. That we all be blessed. Pure blessing from the heart of love. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. Well, for those who are rising up in Babylon, England today, it's a wonderful day, man. The sun has shine out there, cool and nice and fresh. So we give thanks to the Almighty. For those who are rising up in the other parts of creation, like America, blessed love, like Jamaica, one heart of love, like South America, love, 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 pure love, you know, and wherever you are, waking up and listening to Bobo Antony, one perfect love through the powers of Rastafari, blessed love. Let the church bells ring and all of your children sing a righteous song. One heart of love to each and every listening ear. One pure love from the heart unto all them that hear and that console. Sweet day by day, sweet voice of death. And to those who are just tuning in, you're listening to Bobo Antony, your host. You know, yeah, every Sunday from 10 to 12, you know, Bobo Shanti, Churchical Nyabingi, you know, all the way. Pure Nyabingi, songs of the Nazarite, songs of the Nazarene. Come in, take a seat. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, one heart of love, one perfect love to us all. Mighty Father, blessed Father, Holy One of Israel, Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. As the procession proceeds, the 7 priests upon the altar of Melchizedek, Reverend Antony. Emmanuel, crown, Jah Rastafari, crown, Blessed is the man and the woman that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor seated in the seat of the scornful. But their delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do they meditate day and night. And they shall be like the tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth good fruits in due season. Their leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever they do it shall prosper. And crown King Emmanuel, crown Jah Rastafari, crown,
Seven priests on the altar of Melchizedek.
Crown him, Jaja, my Lord. Crown him with a triple crown of love. Crown him in his heart, mind, and his soul, O King Rastafari. Crown him, Lord. Let every child and every tongue Praise ye the Lord. Praise all ye servants of the Lord. Praise the name of the Lord God Rastafari. Blessed be the name of our Lord from this time forth and forevermore. From the rising of the sun until the going down of the same, the Lord's name is to be praised. The Lord is high above all nations, and his glory is above the heavens. Who is like unto our Lord? And crown him, Jaja my Lord. Crown him with a triple crown of love. Crown him in his heart, mind, and his soul, O King Rastafari. Rastafari, crown him, the strength of Israel's might and crown him King Emmanuel, crown Rastafari, crown him, crown him, Lord of Jesse's rod and crown King Emmanuel, crown Rastafari, crown him, crown him, crown him, Jaja my Lord. Crown him with the triple crown of love. Crown him in his heart, mind, and his soul, O King Rastafari. Crown him, Lord. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh I lie down in green pasture. He leadeth I beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth I in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with I, thy rod and thy staff, they do comfort I. Thou preparest a table before I in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, and crown him, Jaja my Lord. Crown him with the triple crown of love. Crown him in his heart, mind and his soul, O King Rastafari. Crown him, Wonderful. What a beginning, eh? How you feel now? Sure, no most nice, you know, eh? Yeah, man, we bless the people then with love, peace, and righteousness, man. The seven priests of the altar of Melchizedek, reverenting for the item, this blessed uprising. As we proceed, blessed love.
Another Sabbath is begun.
Another Sabbath is begun.
Return my soul, enjoy the rest.
Return my soul, enjoy the
Improve the day
rest,
that God has blessed.
improve the day that God has blessed.
Come bless the Lord whose love assigns.
Come bless our Lord, whose love and
So sweet the rest to wearied minds.
so sweet the rest to wearied mind.
Provides an antipas of Zion.
Provide te pass of Zion.
And gives this day the food of seven.
And this day our food of seven. You're listening to Bobo Antony on blessradio.org internationally. As the priests them are in procession, receive gladly.
Heavenly come, we brings the bread.
And the
Such
bread.
a pledge of glorious rest. Which for the church of God we made.
Great for our church of God
End of
remain.
chaos, end of
The
faith.
end of chaos, end of faith.
In holy duties, let the day.
And holy
In holy pleasures pass away. How sweet our Sabbath just to spend. In hope of ones that never shall end. Chorus,
Oh, mighty Father, how sweet is thy songs. How sweet is thy new songs. How sweet is thy melodies, thy harmonious chapters, and thy revelations. How sweet is the upful fruit of thy laboring song. How sweet is thy soul, oh my Lord. How long? How long?
another 6 days work is done.
Another 6 days work is done.
Another Sabbath has begun.
Another Sabbath is Come bless our Lord, for love and song.
Sweeter rest to wearied minds.
Sweeter rest to weary
Provide and the parts of Zion.
provider the path of Zion,
Food of seven.
and keep with our food of heaven.
Oh, that our thoughts and sanctuaries.
Be blessed in His holiness, children of the Most High. Be blessed in His righteousness too.
And draw from Zion that great repose. With none but He that created knows.
Let none of thee who fills it know. I lift up my eyes unto the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Almighty Father of Israel, who maketh Zion and earth. Jah will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee shall not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Almighty Father of Israel is thy keeper. The Almighty Father of Israel is thy shade upon thy right hand. The Almighty Father of Israel will keep I and I from now and forever until eternity. Rastafari always stand with we.
This heavenly come within the breast.
Heavenly come within the breast.
Lord, you pledge your glorious rest.
In times of pleasure, glorious rest.
With God, the church of God remains.
With our church of God remains.
The end of things.
The end of pleasure, end of pain.
In holy beauty, let the day come down.
In holy Jude, let the
In
day.
holy pleasures pass away.
In holy pleasures pass away.
How sweet a Sabbath for to spend come down.
How sweet our sound.
In hope of one that never ends.
In hope of wonder, never shall end. Gadina, holy Mount Zion, 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 Lord, holy Mount Zion, Zion, Selah, Selah, Selah. Alalo, alalo, lo, ja, lo, ke, king of Paran Queen, what a virtuous queen. For me, a queen of me, Zion, Zion, Lord, Holy Mount Zion, Zion. Oh, Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, God, our Almighty God, God in a holy Mount Zion, 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 Lord, holy Mount Zion, Zion.
Can't go to Zion with a candle miner. Candle miner go steady at this hour. Jadu water. Jadu what no candle mine.
Jah, Rastafari, Jah, Rastafari. Lord, blessed love, my Lord. Oh, what a wonderment and glory upon Blessed Radio this morning, giving thanks and praises to the Most High, for He's worthy to be praised. Let us rise and glorify His name, for He's the first word, the first flesh, and the first life. All has been given by Him. He is the mighty life giver, the giver of life, and the giver of all living things. So we should be like our Father, for what's in the Father is in the Son, and that which is in the Son is in the Father. The Father and the Son are one in the same, said the Most High Mighty. None cometh up to the Father but by the Son. So we give thanks unto the Father, and we give thanks unto the Son, and we give thanks unto the Holy One of creation at this hour. You're listening to Bobo Antony on blessradio.org internationally. Four wings of the earth, where the Father has driven His peculiar jewel. With thy listening ear, be aware, have no fear, because Jah is always here. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, my Lord. Reading from the book of Psalms, from the sacred seals of King David, seal 118. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, my Lord. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good, because His mercies endure it forever. Let Israel now say that His mercies endure it forever. Let the house of Aaron now say that his mercies endure it forever. Let them now that fear the Lord say that His mercies endure it forever. I call upon the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a large place. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto I? The Lord taketh my part with them that help me. Therefore shall I see my desire upon them that hate I. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust the Lord than to put confidence in princes. All nations compass me about, but in the name of the Lord will I destroy them. They compass me about, yea, they compass me about, but the name of the Lord I will destroy them. They compass me about like bees. They are quenched as the fire of thorns. For in the name of our Lord I will destroy them. Thou hast thrust sore at me that I might fall, but the Lord helped me. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord, for He is good, for Jah mercies endure it forever. Let Israel now say that His mercies endure it forever. Oh, give thanks unto the King of Kings, for His mercies endure it forever. Oh, give thanks unto the Lord of Lords, for his mercies endure it forever. Have mercy upon our souls, O Heavenly Father, and guide us all in the way in which we should go. Remember, thou seatest in the hearts of all flesh that liveth, and all thy springs are with we. Almighty Father, why are we upon the telephone of Rastafari? And keep us instead every day, O Most High, mighty God, in every way. Let us not slip, let us not slide. Let us not backslide, O Most High, mighty God. Let us have a willing heart unto all righteousness, and let us hear the call of thy mystic. Thou art a mighty Father, a blessed Father. Thou art the Holy One of Israel. Bless us, that no one may curse us. Most High, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. Blessed Lord, my Lord. I think from the book of Psalms, Psalms 119, Alpha, Most High, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies, and that seek him with a whole heart. They also do not iniquity, they walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes. Then shall I not be ashamed, when I have respect unto all thy commandments. I will praise thee with uprightness of heart, when I shall have learned thy righteousness judgments. I will keep thy statutes. Oh, forsake me not utterly, my Lord. Most High, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. I think from the book of Psalms, Psalms 120, as we're going through. Holy King Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. In my distresses I cried unto the Lord, and he heard I. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips, and and from the deceitful tongue. What shall be given unto thee, O what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty, with coals of juniper. Woe is me, that I sojourned in Meshech, that I dwelled in the tent of Kudah. My soul have long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. Most High, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord, as we proceed with Psalms 128. Adonai, I, God, Emmanuel, I, King Selassie, I, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hand. Happy shalt thou be, and it shall be well with thee. Thy wife shall be a fruitful vine by thy side of thine house, and thy children like olive plants round and about thy table. Behold, that thou shalt the man be blessed that feareth the Lord. The Lord shall bless thee out of Zion, and thou shalt see the good of Jerusalem all the days of thy life. Yea, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel. Most High, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. Oh, that was the last psalm for this morning. We'll be reading more psalms next week as we trod through. Be blessed in His holiness, children of the Most High. I hope any of those psalms would have some kind of meaning for the eye, and give the eye strength in a way where the eye could just push on and proceed. A psalms a day, man. Drive it away, that devil. A psalms a day, man. Clear it the way. Come and give thanks to the Almighty Father. Come and glorify His holy and righteous name. Come we stand before these, and speak unto the Father about love, righteousness, and peace. God is the first word, the first flesh, and the first life. Our Father, yeah. So He cares for all. First love careth for all, So be not afraid. Be not standoffish where Dada is concerned. It's adultery to not honor him. And it's adultery not to honor thy father and thy mother. Come, we seek come, we seek long life. Come, we seek long life in honoring the principles and the commandments set before us. Honor thy father and thy mother, and be not adulterous unto the King of Kings. He's a mighty Father, and He has things abundantly for the eye. Saying, yeah, man, just come in and take a seat. Blessed love. You're listening to Bobo Antony on blessradio.org internationally. Just rocking with the elders, Just rocking with the elders. Can you remember? A new broom sweep clean, But the old broom now every corner. Just rocking with the elders. Yeah. But remember again, what was hidden from the wise and the prudent shall be revealed unto the babe and the suckling. Love Jan live, hate him and die. The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is what? Eternal life. There's two roads, good and evil. We who you hear singing here choose good. Have a willing heart unto the Father. Let him in. For many are called, but what? Few are chosen. Be chosen. Rocking with the elders. Rocking with Naya Bingi with the elders, man. Nobody stop do it, you know. Nobody stop sing the Lord's song, man. Rocking Naya Bingi. Daniel #1 band with the elders, man. Making the heart feel arty. Reaching the top of Mount Zion. Jamos hear that. So we reach to our Father, man. Oh my Lord. Oh, you're listening to Bobo Antony on blessradio.org internationally. Having a wonderful time. Having a wonderful time listening to and playing Naya Bingi music and, you know, and receiving the Isis from the temple of the Most High, you know. Not for the ones them know Bobo Hill still, you know. And once hear about Bobo Hill, you know. Yeah, but hear what me say, you know. It's 10 Mile Bull Bay. You see, if you feel like, go take part, in wash foot tradition, robe and turban tradition, ceremonial Naya Bingi, churchical iration. It's a beautiful iration, Yeah, it would be a wonderful thing for the righteous, of heart, to take part in, because we're in the world, but we're not of the world, and we have to keep our heart with Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, or away from Ethiopia, that's the place where King Selassie I love to dwell. So if your heart is Ethiopia, Adesso King Selassie I love to dwell. If you're in the land of Ethiopia, Adesso King Selassie I love to dwell. If you're Ethiopian African Black International Congress, Church of True Divine Salvation, 10 Mile Bull Bay, for the willing heart, for the clean hand and the pure of heart, welcome. Around them time, Ethiopia just come off of the mountain, blood stained, free from agitation. Just run out the Italian them out of Ethiopia. Them come in Ethiopia, man. And them never know the road. Them never know the road. But we take the mountain, rush the mountain, come over the mountain and drop down upon them and slew everyone. And who left run? The great battle of Adawa. The great battle of Adawa. Just a done you now. Yeah. Rejoicing in Mount Zion for the victory for Ethiopia and our king and our queen. Another thing, if you tell Ethiopian them, where they're Jamaican all about, where water get red, where water look like blood, like we're there in Moses times and Pharaoh times, Them have a place in a Jamaica named Yalis, and nothing can, the water can't live there, so pure dead water. Them say two sons used to they are supposed to share the land, and them a fight over the land, and they must kill them. One of them kill one another and kill out them one another, and from that day there, the water never come fresh again. Me see that with my own eye, a Yalis, but me never see this blood thing. But the Father show me and said to I that him say Cain kill Abel, Cain kill Abel. Excuse me. And the Father say him put a mark upon Cain. The reason why him put a mark upon Cain, because him no want no more blood spill upon the earth. Because the earth is his body and his wife's body. Him never want no more blood spill upon the newborn earth. That's why him put a mark upon Cain for make everybody know, say. A mark him in him forehead too, for make everybody know, say, not touch him. Because the Father said him no want no more blood for the upon him earth. So you see the place full of blood. And that the Father showed me for sure the eye them. The place full of blood. And blood that come up everywhere. Blood that seep up everywhere. Just from that word the Father said him no want no more blood spill upon the earth. When man bad, we just put a mark upon them and make everybody see, said them not to touch that there. You know what I mean? Even though that for dead, you not to touch that. Because the Father don't want no blood upon the earth. See? Alright, adjust that. Come we clean up we act. Come we do what the Father say. Come we read with wisdom. Come we understand who we are. We are a peculiar people. Come we act peculiar, no? Come we act peculiar, no? We don't want no flattering lips, man. We don't want nobody come exalt up themselves, because then we get a base, Yeah. Come pure and clean. Come righteous before the Almighty. Come humble before our King. See, and come and live nice with one another. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. You're listening to Bobo Antony on blessradio.org internationally. The church bells are ringing, man, and the children are truly singing Jah blessed praises. Father says, suffer not the children them to come unto I, man. Suffer not the children them to come unto I, man. Where them there? Where them there? Who you give them to? The devil? Suffer not the children them to come unto I, said the Most High Mighty. Seeing? Yeah. If your mother and your father forsake one of them, I will pick them up, said the Most High Mighty. Suffer not the children them to come unto I. From you christen them, you just left them to their own devices. Suffer them not to come unto I. Suffer not the children them to come unto I. Let them know I. Let them know of I. Let them know of I and I ways. Let them know that I am the creator of all things. It's I who create you, that you can create them. Suffer not the children them to come unto righteousness. For without righteousness, all is perverted. All is perverted. All is perverted. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine such a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in Zion shall laugh. The Almighty Father of Israel shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them with his sore displeasure. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree of the Almighty Father and said unto I, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Hawks of thee, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them to pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, holy kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Serve the Almighty Father of Israel with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the son and the daughter, that they shall never depart from their way. Oh, what a joy, man. To hear the children singing the Lord's song, man, in Nyabingi, styly, lioness and lions and prince and princesses standing up for righteousness. My Lord, what an Irish and he. Blessed Lord, my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners. As you know, you're listening to Bobo Antony on blessedradio.org internationally. Four wings of the earth, man. Four wings of the earth, man. Giving the praises to our Father in the heavens, you know. Yeah, and, you know, just bringing everyone together, man. Make everybody just listen and feel and know, you know. Because Jaja know, so I and I for know, man. I and I for, you know, where one and two are in his name, there also he shall be. Where two and three are, you know, there also he shall be. Where the congregation gather it in the midst, he shall be, you know. So we just meditate in righteousness, man, and just meditate upon the Almighty daily, you know. 10% of every day we give something to Jaja. And that may I say, you know, 10% of every day we give a little thing to Jaja. 10% of every week, man, we give Jaja him weekly wages. Because I'm saying just want 10%. 10% of the year, you know, we don't fulfill it. You know, understand? Because we were given from the beginning and to the end. You know, and every Sabbath, you know, we sit with Jaja. Because Jaja say, one day, you know, it's like 1,000 years. So when you start the Sabbath from Friday, 6 o'clock to Friday, to Saturday, 6 o'clock, you know, nearly 2,000 years we sit down with Jaja, you know. We are being known, man. We have been known, we are Jaja Pitney, man. See? So keep instead with Jaja Rastafari, man. No, never, never, never forget to keep your Sabbath, because here what me I tell you now. Dead tie with the Sabbath, you know. Dead tie with the Sabbath, you know. Because the Father said, if you don't keep the Sabbath, a death. See? Right? You can either come swift or slow. Because you can't work 6 days a week and 7 days a week and no rest. And Jaja made creation 6 days and rest the 7th day. And that we for do. Rest and look upon creation, the beauty of our work. Look upon the strength what we use, put in our work. Think about the work, what we do, and the creation, what we create, what we create, and we rest, man. We rest with our family, rest for the soul, you know, rest for the heart, you know, rest so we can meditate on the Father and His wonderful creation and the strength given by Him that we may work, you know, to receive our daily bread. But resting is life, because when you rest, you revive back your life. And you revive back everything in your goodie. You know what I mean? So the Father, it's a sure death, man. The Father said, if you don't keep the Sabbath, man, a death. See? It could have come swift or it could have come slow. But you're slowly killing yourself. You can't go work 7 days a week, man. Our money and what you want make you work 7 days a week. What happened to your family? What happened to yourself? What happened to your God? You understand? You have to rest one day of the week, man, and give praises to the Almighty. The day when Him says so, you have to seek it out. You know what I mean? You have to seek it out and come give praises to the Almighty. God the Father said 1 day is like 1,000 years unto Him. 2,000 years, me just spend Sabbath gone with the Father, you know. Yeah, man, I name written up in the book of life, man. And that we for do. Write we name in the book of life, man. See? Yeah, man. Be blessed in His holiness. You're listening to Bobo Antony on Blessed Radio. Come we hear some holiness.
This is the generation of them that seek Him. This is the generation that seek Him. That seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah.
Yes, I have to give thanks, you know, and bless up all of the priests them, all about the place, you know, throughout all creation, all the prophets them too, you know, all the prophetess them, the gods and the goddess them, the prince and the princesses them, but especially the priests and the prophets still, you know, and the prophetess, you know. Yeah, man, we have to give thanks for them, you know, because the Father say to Father Abraham, you know, He said, if there's more than 4 down there, I will save it. You know, and it's because of the priest and the prophet and the prophetess. Why Jaja love I and I so. You know, for they are steadfast before Him. You know, and they make everybody else live, man. They make everybody else live. You would have said, I know so it go. But me I tell you I saw it go. See, in this time. Me I tell you I saw it go. If not for them, man, everything obliterated, man. Obliterated, man. Because everything else gone out of course. See? Nah joke, man. So we give thanks to them, man. And we bless them this day. You know? That just strengthen them. You know? That they may shine their light before man and people. Blessed love my lords and empresses, prince and princesses. One and all listeners to Blessed Radio, this blessed uprising. Yeah, you're listening to Bobo Antony, the right honorable. Yeah, love, 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 love.
And
You know what go good with them music, yeah? Them sweet harmonious music. Breadfruit with spinach and ackee. Two banana splice to the middle. You know? And if you want, you just put a fried dumpling on the side. What a world. Yes, blessed love my lords and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners. I'm going to be reading from the book of Revelations, Revelations chapter 5, 6, and 7. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. And I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a strong angel proclaiming with a loud voice, "Who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof?" Question. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereupon. And I wept much, because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereupon. And one of the elders said unto I, "Weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof." And I beheld, lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which were the 7 spirits of God, sent forth unto all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which were the prayers of the saints. And they sung a new song, saying, "Thou art worthy to take the book, to open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain, and hast redeemed us to God by the blood out of every kindred, and tongue, and people, and nation, and hast made us unto our God kings and priests, and we shall reign on earth." And I beheld, and I heard the voice of many angels round and about the throne, and the beasts, and the elders, and the number of them were 10,000 times 10,000, and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb that was slain, and received power, and riches and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing, and every creature which is in the heavens and on the earth and under the earth, and such are as are in the sea, and all that are in them, heard I saying, blessed and honor and glory and power be unto him that sit upon the throne, and unto the Lamb forever and ever. Excuse me. Forever and ever. And the four beasts said, Amen. And the 24 elders fell down and worshipped him that liveth forever and ever. I continue in from the book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 6. My Lord and Majesty, in thy mercy, my Lord, I pray. And I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard as it was word. And I heard the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, Come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat on it had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering unto conquer. And when he had opened, and when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. Come and see. And he went out another horse that was red, and power was given unto him that sat thereupon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. And when he had opened the third seal, I heard the third beast say, Come and see. And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, and he that sat on him had a pair of balances in his hand. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts saying, A measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. And when he had opened the fourth seal, I heard the voice of the fourth beast saying, Come and see. And I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. And power was given unto unto them over 4 parts of the earth, to kill with swords, and with hunger, and with death, and with the beasts of the earth. And when I had opened the 5th seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God, and for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, doest thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth? And white robes were given unto every one of them. And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season, until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled. And I beheld when he had opened the 6th seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of the heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree cast her untimely figs, when she is shaken of the mighty wind. And the heavens departed as a scroll, when it is rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their place. And the king of the earth, and the great man, and the rich man, and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb. For the great day of wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand? I continuing from the book of Psalms chapter 7. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, in last chapter from the book of Revelations. Most High, Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, my Lord. And after these things I saw the fourth angel standing on the four corners of the earth, holding the four wings of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our God in their forehead. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there was sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Of the tribe of Judah were sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin was sealed 12,000. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude of which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and psalms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our God, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb. And all the angels stood round and about the throne, and about the elders, and the four beasts, and fell before the throne on their face, and worshipped God, saying, Amen. Blessings and glory and wisdom, thanksgiving and honor and power and might be unto our God forever and ever. Amen. And one of the elders answered, saying, unto me, what are these which are arrayed in white robes, and whence cometh they? And I said unto them, Sir, thou knowest. And he said unto me, these are they which came out of the great tribulation, and he washed his and have washed their robes and made them white, and the blood of the Lamb. Therefore are they before the throne of God, and serve him day and night in his temple. He that sitteth on the throne shall dwell among them. They shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto ever living fountains of water, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. These are the words of the Almighty, read unto you this day by Bobo Antony, the royal prophet within the midst. Revelations 5, 6, and 7. Prepare thyself for Mount Zion. Prepare thyself for heaven. We are in the world, but not of this world, but preparing for the world to come. Start today, that you may finish in time. And even if you finish not in time, you can say, I started. That is recommendation to the righteous, and strength to our Father. For he said, it's better not to know than to know. Better not to know than to know. For if you don't know, you can say, my Lord, I never knew that there was one such as you. But if you know and not do, you're untrue. Seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all shall be added unto you. Blessed love.
Yeah, Jehovah Jireh, I'm under the power. Go tell my enemies that I am saved. I am saved. 'Cause Jehovah Jireh, I'm under the power. Seriously, yeah. Rastafari, why do the Eden rage, oh Lord? And the people imagine a painting. Rulers set themselves take crusade against the Lord and against the 19th century. Let us break your body, son, and cast away the catch.
As time running and passing, reading from the Philology of the same of the sum of the public utterance of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile I Selassie to the League. To Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah Rastafari, Sila my Lord. To His Excellency Monsignor
Give
Joseph.
thanks to the prophet Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey for even African sons and daughters and look out at themselves, dear God.
To His Excellency Monsignor Joseph N. Avinoil, Secretary General of the League of Nations, peace be with you.
Hymn 1140, taken from the sacred psalm.
I request Your Excellency, to be so soon as to communicate the following to all the states members of the League of Nations. Since the evil day on which the territory of my empire was invaded by the Italian aggressors, in violation of the covenant of the League of Nations, the unfortunate Ethiopian people has not ceased to be the victims of innumerable crimes and terrible suffering. Those who fail fighting are more fortunate than those who today are undergoing the repeated blows of cruel aggressor. On several occasions from the bottom of the abyss, I have argued upon the League of Nations and the whole world the appeal which rises from our distresses and our despair hereto our voice as not being heard. The government, preoccupied with the desire to avoid the disaster of war for their people, have closed their ears to our lamentation. Nevertheless, hope remains at the bottom of our hearts. If you knew the iniquity of our oppressors, you would give us justice. Today, the oppressor is redoubling his barbarity, expariate by the residence which he believes has broken. His fury pitilessly continues to work of examining a weak people which on the solemn promise made to it believe that the most effective means of preserving its independence is of winning the esteem of the world, was to place its trust in the respect of international pledges. I have not protest at every time crime. I wish first of all to verify the information which has become valuable in spite of censoring. In spite of censorship and of prohibition, in order to denounce only prices and certain facts. I denounce to the League of Nations and to the world 3 acts of barbarity committed in the month of February 1937, either in Addis Ababa or in its neighborhood. The execution of Ras Dessa, the jazz match, Biens Marad, and the numerous other chiefs and officers taken prisoner on the field of battle. The killing of thousands of persons during the 3 days which followed the attempt on the life of Marshal Graziani. The systematic massacre of the Ethiopian population. The London Times estimate the number of these victims was 6,000. Reliable information unable to be declared that the number is much more higher. All these crimes are in violation of the rules of public international law embodied in the 4th Erg Convention of 1907. These are the words of Emperor Haile Selassie to the League of Nations in 1937. We bless our King with all of our heart, and his words to us are precious. Anyway you're there, King Selassie, be blessed in thy holiness. Yeah, for you live in the hearts of all the righteous. King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. Reading from the book The Black Supremacy book, written by King Emmanuel Charles Edwards, the Lord's Servant, page 67. Ethiopia Royal Nation, World Kingdom, Ethiopia Poor People National and International Freedom League Government, Melchizedek Righteous Kingdom, Black Supremacy Government for the poor and the have-nots, United Black Wealth Sovereign Nation, Lord of Hosts, the I Am, Repatriation Internationally, the Fifth Kingdom of Jesus stand for equality and justice for all people. Ethiopia, Africa International Congress, the people above all organization, governmental, parliamental, churchical, and statical, Bull Bay, 10 miles, Bull Bay, P.O., St. Andrews. The topic, the right of world, universal right, international rights. Holy King Emmanuel I, King Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. I am showing the world churches the second kingdom of Christ is now, the kingdom that subdue all evil sayings and doings to bring forth righteousness of salvation. I am showing back the society world in the coming of Christ, and also the Christianity world of churches and the religion world of churches within the black Christ of black supremacy and his holiness. He leave a commandment for everyone, from the church to the public, to do a right. Do to others as others would do unto you. He leave a right for us to do. If not doing, so get at it now. For law and order stand. This world never meant to kill no one. It was created to live in righteousness. With Jeremiah 23, God said no one. He come himself with righteousness of salvation. I would like to know where these rights is, to seek out these rights. Call upon United Nations for these rights, to the right of himself, of myself and people. Right, and these rights of the people, rights will bring forth equality and justice and put everyone under his own vine and fig tree through human rights human justice, internationally, Article 15, fundamental freedom, free earth. The earth must be free. I am Prince Emmanuel Charles Edwards, the Lord's servant. You're listening to Bobo Ross Antony on blessradio.org internationally. As we proceed on this blessed day of Isis, be blessed in His holiness, children of the Most High. Holy King Emmanuel, as time running, you have to squeeze in the prophet, you know. You have to squeeze in the prophet, man. John Marcus, Jah Rastafari, for we were willing for a season to rejoice in his light. John Marcus, you know, our blessed prophet, you know. Yeah, the most powerful prophet of Ethiopianism was Marcus Garvey, created first national hero of independent Jamaica. He is also regarded by Rastafarians as the greatest contemporary prophet. Born in 1867 in St. Anne's Bay, Jamaica, he passed in London in 1940. During his life, he traveled widely and worked for his cause with great industry. Ironically, he passed without having visited Africa. Marcus Mosiah Garvey was one of only 2 surviving children from a family of 11. His family were quite well off, and it was only when his friendship with a white girl was severed when they were 14 that he began to realize the implicit implication of being black. Apparent to his godfather, the printer, apprentice to his godfather, a printer he revealed in life in Kingston and in reading in the family library. From an early age, he involved himself in union affairs on the right of his reputation as black leader and troublemaker. In 1910, he started the first of his series of newspapers to put across his view to wide an audience as possible. Garvey's watchtower was not successful, so he set off for the islands of Costa Rica, where he recognized the oppression of the black plantation workers and published La Nicodel in Panama. It was the working condition of the black laborers on the canal that disturbed him. In La Prince was published. La, 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 La Prince was published, learning all the time about the oppression of the black people. He traveled to United States via Escador, Nicaragua, Honduras, Colombia, and Venezuela. Any attempt to further his course in informing the people for their communion predicament were frustrated when he returned to Jamaica, so he left for London. A little of the prophet, we get a little of the three the three temples of this 20th, so the three temples that took us out of slavery, who picked us up after coming from slavery and gave us the life that they had. The priests, giving us the ceremonial Rastafari order. The king sitting prominent as king before the world. And the prophet doing his thing, for the agitation of the life of the same. The 1 in 3. The glorious 1 in 3. The 3 in 1. Oh, mighty life giver. I just one man still, but in 3. I just 3 man, come from the 1. Work it out. Yeah, come we live. Come we live under the umbrella of the mighty deliverer, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, the God with us Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, the God with us Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my lords, and empresses, prince and princesses, one and all listeners to bless this blessed day. What a day! We know so the crusty and rusty, Cause in a Babylon with them, but the core, make sure it's sure. Saying, God bless. A little word from Bobo Antony. A little scribing, when me scribing at the week, me say me I go come give you a little listen. You ready? Alright, come we go. Holy King Emmanuel, King Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Sila, my Lord. That's not me. That's not me. That's not I. I don't know why you want I to bow. But no way, no how. Everywhere I go, I am asked questions. Yet when I stand, you don't understand. You speak at I, so I ask Jah to guide I. Your philosophy is below I, because I study righteousness and all of its goodness. Not for fame, not for fortune, just because it's right, and I get so much from him. What is it? What do you want? Me to defy? My Lord? Who are you? And where do you come from? Wanting this life to proceed? I cry, I weep, I mourn when I see you reacting to you. When I see you reacting to you, there's two sides to every coin. It is my head, and I don't want your tails. Just trying to help you through too much chefs in the kitchen. It's just the blind leading the blind. If I had wings, I would fly away and listen no more to your cries. Two little dicky birds sitting on the wall, one named Peter, one named Paul. Fly away, Peter, fly away, Paul. Come back, Peter, come back, Paul. Babylon fall. Unto Jah we all should call. Heart of love to all listening ears. Come we sing Jah Rastafari's song and live without fears. Come we wipe up our tears, for only Jah cares. Walk in his stead, keep his ways. Them who are coming, come and stop gaze. His is the first word, and it shall be the last. He is the Father for us all, so don't let him pass. Have a willing heart, so when he knocks, you let him in. He's gonna save your soul, my son, my daughter, from shame and sin. Hear the songs of Rastafari, and know we are on the march. From righteousness we shall never depart. Cutting and clearing, renting and tearing, for the sake of Jah people. He's a mighty Father that we serve. He said he's the I am, the mighty I am, the black I am that I am, said the mighty I am that I am. Tell them that I am. King of the races, King of the masses, King of all righteousness, worthy found the leader of all creation. Come with your willing heart and take part in the food of the seven. Sup with the King, for it was him that gave you life and his image and his likeness, that you can do everything. You choose vanity and walk with the beast. Be as sharp as that serpent, but wise as the one that cometh with peace. Come now, put on the full armor of the Lord, that you may revile all iniquity. Yeah, because it's upon the highest mount you shall stand with the King. Love the Almighty Father with all of your heart, all of your soul, and all of your mind. And leave controversy and all of its wickedness behind. Yeah, Rastafari rooting for you. Bobo Shanti rooting for you. Rastafari rooting for you. Come now, children. Enjoy yourself, you know. But never forget your God. Never forget your God. Because if when you're done do what you do, you're not no rod. You're going to drop on dry shod. So until next week, love and light and unity. Blessed love.